Hello, everybody. It's Alex Aclear here. Just talking about my third platform that I decided to go with for the what we're using. So our third platform, and actually it's been the most successful one so far, is our Instagram account here at Band Basher, the company I work for. Um, excuse me. And as of late, we kind of really changed our tactic ourselves in regards to what we're posting and how we're posting it. And what we're doing is before previously, as a startup, you really always want to talk about your product and what you're doing and get people excited about your product. But, we kind of had a mindset change that has actually now taken off for us quite a bit, um, where we have gone from less pushing our solution as far as what we do for musicians and artists in the music industry, and more focusing on our users and the people themselves who are in music and who are trying to have a career in music. And we really wanted to start highlighting people, and that way we can get more of a shareable content and more people actually interested in our product, and not have our Instagram be as a sales tool for our product, but more of a way to gain and grow a community of followers that will probably eventually turn into users, which is the goal, in which we've seen an increase, also a pickup in requests for invites and signing up for our platform because of this switch as well. So what we really have done, if you see what we previously had done, I'll show you some examples here. Hold on a second here, let me load some more. Previously, what we would do is put some of our Thursday artist spotlight, Feel Good Friday, Life of Startup, artists, so different things like words of wisdom, excuse me, from our CEO. And then also we started sharing our blog posts, which we were getting some traction and doing that. If you see here, only about 60 or 70 views. It started to pick up a little bit here when we did a blog post, or a video about artists and interviews and the do's and don'ts of interviews from two of the uh, top part of the group that's part of the number one morning show in Orlando, through iHeartRadio. It's Johnny's House, but these are Brian and Ray, who are two of the other people on the show. But then we kind of had a switch. We started to then now highlight certain acts, and that we wrote a blog post about. This Mateo guy is actually Tori Kelly's guitarist on tour, who is a really huge Instagram artist. As well as we started doing, so we talked about like guitarists, we talked about vocalists, but as you see, we kind of really started seeing a switch here once we started to really focus on um, putting our artists and people that we wrote a blog post about in the highlighted, just showing them some of the things that they do. So this is our first one that we started really kind of starting to see a change. This year it's about 1,200 views, almost 1,100 views, and this one is really kind of where it took off. It's about 4,100 views, and it's been about probably 4 days that the post has been live. And then here we go. It starts, 400. That's about a day and a half old. 67 about just a day, and then just when this was just posted about 20 minutes ago. But also our followers have gone up quite a bit. It went from originally when we started, probably this semester, or probably this change of tactic, from about 500. We gained about 100 followers this week alone with the switch of what we've done in our tactics. So what we've been doing, I think, has been working, and it's a good way to gain some traction and build a more community base, rather than customers. And I think with that mindset change, we're going to continue to do that. Compared to other platforms like our Facebook page, we do have quite a bit of followers there. We have about almost 400 followers. So it's not as good, obviously, as Instagram. It's just blown up as of late. But Instagram is more of short, quick videos about, like I said, highlighting artists. Where Band Basher, our Facebook page, is more talking about people on our team who are out there getting content. So one of our one of the people we work with, or works with us, sorry, is DJ Eakin out of Tampa, and he was in LA, and he did an interview with Mike Molina, who from the agency, who's actually got a track on the Fate of the Furious soundtrack. So we're kind of doing more like insider info on our Facebook page, also posting our blog post to that as well. That's kind of where we've done that with our Facebook. Same thing with our Twitter. Our Twitter's kind of still something we need some work on. It's still one of those things where we have to start trying to change how we are physically viewing our posts and everything that we're doing. But I think the funny thing is that we've made the switch so shortly, so soon, and we've seen such a big jump in people viewing our page and liking our page and all that itself, that I think it's been a good switch, and it's a tactic that we're going to really take forward and run with it continuously on our Instagram posting. So that is what we're really excited about. What I'm excited about, the success that we've had on that, and that's kind of the mentality that we switched behind and why we switched it. And now this is some of the success we've done, and this is why I selected Instagram as my third social media platform. Alrighty, thanks so much. Bye bye.